Hey guys, I'm back with a look at this week's best weapon rolls available from the vendors for the 9th to the 16th of May. Let's get straight into it with the Vanguard Quartermaster, who has the Parthian shot available, and it's another good roll this week with the sights Reflex, Quick Draw IS and OEG. The perks Take a Knee, Outlaw, Hand-Laid Stock, Lightweight and Counterbalance make it a fairly decent roll. Staying with the Vanguard Quartermaster, they also have the How Dare You hand cannon, which is another decent roll with the sights True Sight, Fast Draw, Quick Draw IS, and the perks Partial Refund, Mulligan, Rifled Barrel, High Caliber Rounds, and the Rangefinder. This is similar to the Palindrome again this week, but this is a faster firing, lower impact hand cannon. However, I'd always recommend the Palindrome over this one. And lastly from the Vanguard Quartermaster is the Occam's Razor shotgun, which has smooth ballistics, CQB ballistics and soft ballistics, life support, cascade, small bore, flared magwell and final round. This is a solid PvE shotgun, not perfect, but if you're in need of a decent shotgun for PvE, this is solid. Moving on to the future war cult, and first up is the Wounded scout rifle, which this week is an amazing PvE roll with red dot sights, range lens, reflex sights, snapshot, explosive rounds, hammer forged, triple tap and crowd control. Pairing explosive rounds in triple taps, I think you could do some real damage in PvE with this scout rifle. I'd recommend this one. Staying with the future war cult, we have the Wormwood sidearm, which always seems to appear on these lists. We've got the sights True Sight, Sure Shot, Quick Draw IS, Snapshot, High Caliber Rounds, Fitted Stock, Cascade and Rangefinder. This weapon is always good, but High Caliber Rounds stands out for me here. I think this is a brilliant perk on sidearms, and I'd recommend this one if you haven't already got one. And lastly from the future war cult is the Warpath rocket launcher, which is again a decent roll. We've got aggressive launch, linear compensation, countermass, snapshot, field scout, javelin, battle runner and cluster bomb. Pairing cluster bombs and field scout, this is a really decent rocket launcher, so if you're struggling to find one, I'd suggest picking this one up. Next we'll move on to Dead Orbit, who has the Last Ditch 001 shotgun, which has smart drift control, field choke, soft ballistics, snapshot, hand loaded, hammer forged, cascade and crowd control. It's got some decent perks on it for range, so I can see it being good in PvP. If you pair up hand loaded, hammer forged, crowd control, you've got a lot of range on it. Double that up with field choke and you get decent range and impact. So if you've yet to find a decent PvP shotgun, I'd say pick this one up. Moving on to the Crucible Quartermaster next, he has the Hero Formula Scout Rifle, which is a really good roll. We've got red dot, range lens and OEG sights, Take a Knee, Outlaw, braced frame, armor piercing rounds and third eye. So if you pair up Outlaw, braced frame and third eye, you've got a really decent scout rifle for PvP there. Next up we've got the Palindrome hand cannon, which like the Wormwood always seems to appear on these lists. We've got Steady Hand, Fast Draw and Quick Draw IS, Spray and Play, Mulligan, Rifled Barrel, High Caliber Rounds and Third Eye. So it's still a really decent roll, albeit it's not as good as last week, but if you've yet to pick one up, this is still a decent one. And finally we've got the 44 Curtaincall shotgun with linear compensator, field choke, soft ballistics, knee pads, performance bonus, reinforced barrel, lightweight and final round. This is solid for PvP with performance bonus, reinforced barrel and final round. You're going to be doing a lot of damage with that. And that about wraps up the best weapon rolls available this week from the vendors. Make sure to check out my other videos to see what the Iron Banner vendor has on offer and what decent rolls are available on the armor this week. Please drop a like if this helped you in any way and hit subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you guys again soon.